Have you ever wanted something so badly that you took way more than you needed, only to instantly regret it? Well, deep in a tall oak forest, one squirrel was about to learn that greed doesn't just get you in trouble. Sometimes it gets you stuck. Deep inside a quiet forest, something unexpected was about to happen. A tiny squirrel was about to make a very big mistake. This squirrel loved nuts more than anything else in the world. Not just a few nuts, but as many as possible. Every morning, he raced across branches, searching for food. Acorns, walnuts, hazelnuts. Nothing was ever enough for him. While others gathered carefully, he gathered greedily. His cheeks were always full, stretched wide with food. The squirrel believed more was always better. He never thought about tomorrow, only about taking more today. One sunny afternoon, he explored an old oak tree. High up the trunk, he noticed a dark hollow. Curious, he peeked inside the tree hole. What he saw made his eyes grow wide. The hollow was packed with nuts. Big nuts, shiny nuts, golden nuts. There were more nuts than he had ever seen. His heart raced with excitement. He glanced around to see if anyone was watching. The forest was silent. Without hesitation, he stuffed one nut into his mouth, then another, and another. His cheeks slowly began to swell. Still, he wasn't satisfied. He kept pushing more nuts inside. His cheeks stretched wider and wider. They looked ready to burst. He tried fitting just one more nut, and another after that. Finally, he turned to leave the hollow, but something felt wrong. He tried backing out of the tree hole. Nothing happened. Pushed forward instead. Still nothing. Panic filled his eyes. His cheeks were too big. He was stuck, completely stuck inside the tree. He wiggled and twisted with all his strength. The tree didn't move at all. His tiny feet kicked the air helplessly. Fear crept into his heart. Suddenly, pressure built inside his cheeks. Then pop. A nut shot out of his mouth. Then another pop. And another. Nuts began flying everywhere. They bounced off branches and fell to the ground. Animals below looked up in shock. Nuts rained down from the sky. Birds fluttered away in surprise. A rabbit jumped behind a bush. The squirrel could only hang there, embarrassed. More nuts popped free from his mouth. His cheeks slowly began to shrink. A deer gently pulled his tail. The squirrel groaned and wiggled again. At last, the pressure eased. His cheeks returned to normal size. With one final slip, he popped free. He fell safely onto the forest floor. The forest grew quiet once again. The squirrel sat still, breathing heavily. Nuts were scattered everywhere around him. They no longer looked like treasure. They looked like trouble. He lowered his head in shame. He realized his mistake at last. Wanting everything nearly cost him his freedom. The forest animals watched silently. No one laughed. No one scolded him. The lesson was already clear. The squirrel stood up slowly, gathered only a few nuts this time, just enough to carry comfortably, no more stuff in his cheeks. From that day on, he changed his ways. He shared the forest with others. He listened instead of grabbing. He remembered the hollow tree. He remembered being stuck. And he remembered the exploding nuts. Some lessons are learned the hard way, but they are never forgotten. Especially when greed causes trouble. When trouble makes you stop and think. Because there is always enough to go around. When you take only what you need, too much can trap you. Too much can hurt you. Too much can leave you stuck. Even in a place meant to feel safe. Wisdom comes from knowing when to stop. And happiness comes from having just enough. The squirrel learned that lesson forever. Greed can get you into trouble.